It is time to become the hero or heroine of your own motion picture. It is time to stop being that supporting actor or that villain or that extra in somebody else's drama. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shirin Saluja, and on this channel we talk about radical self-love. Radical self-love is the ultimate act of self-discipline, and today I want to talk about that one thing that could be killing your vibe right now. That one thing that could be completely responsible for pulling you down into low vibe states such as anger, fear, guilt, shame and frustration. What is this one thing? It is consuming and circulating negative information. The biggest way in which we consume and circulate negative information is through mainstream media, news channels. There is a lot going on in the world right now, and there is a lot of chaos, and these news channels are absolutely bonkers. So if you find yourself turning to these news channels very often, then that is a big indicator that you might be stuck in a place of fear, anger and frustration. And these are some of the very low vibe emotions that human beings can experience. So maybe you need to monitor how much time you're spending on these news channels. Maybe you need to set aside just half an hour during your day, and in that half an hour you can get online and consume news. Other than that half an hour, you are not going to consume news. Believe me, if there is a vital piece of information, that information will find you. You don't have to keep chasing it 24/7. Watching news, consuming news, talking about news will definitely pull you down. It will keep you stuck in a low vibe state. So be careful and be very mindful of the news that you're putting inside your system. Another way we consume and circulate negative information is when we get on social media and we find that certain influencers, certain family members, certain friends are triggering us in ways that we don't want to be triggered. For instance, if somebody is doing better than you are doing, or if somebody is doing more than what you are doing, that can induce a feeling of jealousy, envy, insecurity, a feeling of not being good enough. If by consuming the information that these people are putting out there, your mental peace is getting affected, then that's a huge price to pay. So unfollow people, unsubscribe, mute people if you have to, but your peace of mind is supreme. After consuming this negative information, if you feel the urge to gossip and bitch about people you know and about people you don't even know, then that's a big indicator that you are now in a very low vibe state. Gossiping and bitching will keep you stuck in a state of guilt, shame and fear. Guilt, shame and fear are the lowest vibe emotions out there. You definitely don't want to be in a state of guilt, shame and fear. The long-term solution to this problem of over-consuming negative information is simply creating. Creativity is the antidote. Okay, so we need to move away from consuming and we need to move towards creating. You have to become a creator. You have to become a bigger creator and a lesser consumer. You know, life is a flow. You can't keep consuming. You can't keep taking it all in. You have to put something out there for the world to see as well. Creativity can be expressed in two ways. Number one, when you create just for the joy of creating. So, was there something that you were passionate about? Is there something that you have been curious about, but you have been putting it off because you simply don't have the time, or you feel like you're not good enough, and there are a bunch of excuses there? It is time to take up that activity. It is time to take up that hobby. I don't know how creativity will translate into your life. Maybe you need to start cooking. Maybe you need to start creating content online. Maybe you need to start dancing or singing. Maybe you need to start knitting or stitching. You decide. What are you curious about? What are you passionate about? What do you really want to do? You can pick anything that you want to do today. Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you want to learn, whatever it is that you want to create, all the information about that is available online, and it is available for free. So there are no excuses. Get creating now. Get creating today. Another way to be creative is to actually create a brand or a business, a new side hustle. Okay, there are a lot of problems in the world right now. How can you create a solution? So think about it. Instead of spending all that time on social media, online, soaking in all the negativity, how can you create and how can you contribute? You have gifts inside of you that only you have. How can you give these gifts to the world? It is time to express yourself. It is time to become the hero or heroine of your own motion picture. It is time to stop being that supporting actor or that villain or that extra in somebody else's drama. It is the information age, and completely going offline and completely detoxing from social media is not possible. So you will end up consuming information for sure. But you can be mindful about this information that you are consuming. Let me tell you one thing. Whatever it is that we consume, whatever it is that we hear, we see, whatever it is that we take in, it is programming our subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind takes everything in. So you need to be that vigilant gatekeeper between this information, all this noise, and your subconscious mind. You need to be very careful about what it is that you are allowing to be penetrated into your subconscious, because that information then becomes your reality. So even if you want to get entertained, make sure that information is light, it's full of fun, it's bringing you joy, it's making you laugh. And even if you want to consume information, make sure it is improving your life. Make sure it is adding value to your life. Make sure it is inspiring you, that it is making you want to take action to create lasting changes in your life. This information should make you want to get up and create the life of your dreams. That is the kind of information you should be consuming, if you're consuming any information at all. This is what I believe in. Let me know in the comments down below how you plan on becoming a creator. Will you take up a new hobby? Will you set up a new business? Let me know, as I would love to hear from you. And on that note, I'm going to wrap this video up. I hope you found it useful. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.